Are there any constituency statements by honourable members? The member for Franklin.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. And Tasmanians have every right to feel disappointed in the budget that was delivered on Tuesday night. Indeed, nothing in the budget makes up for Scott Morrison's decade of attacks on wages, the lack of job security Tasmanians are experiencing, the attacks of Medicare. Nothing really makes up for this decade of hard times that Tasmanians and Australians have had. There is some small cost of living measures, yes there is, but they're all designed just to get through the next 6 weeks, and they're all about Scott Morrison's job. They're not about the people of Tasmania. Indeed, there's nothing in the budget to fix Tasmania's health crisis. There's nothing in the budget that will deal with the long-term housing issue that we have. We have a really serious housing issue in Tasmania. We need supply of housing and we need it now. The state government has finally come on board and adopted some of federal Labor's policies in relation to a housing fund, but they too still have issues in trying to get the houses built. But we have a really serious issue here. Front page of our local paper again today is about the cost of rents in Hobart, in Greater Hobart. It has been a really serious issue for months and months now. People may not believe it, but Hobart has the second highest housing unaffordability in the country. It is really difficult in Tasmania if you're renting or if you're trying to buy a house to get a roof over your head. My office is contacted every week by people who can't get a home. Labor's Future Housing Fund is a good idea. It was a good idea. The other side have stolen some of our good ideas. They didn't steal that on Tuesday night. But 30,000 social and affordable homes in the first 5 years. And if you look at it on just a population basis, that would be over 1,000 in my home state of Tasmania, and it is badly needed, Deputy Speaker. We even had the member for Bass on radio today talking about the budget, and even she knows, and I quote, "You also have to do other things over the longer term. There's an investment needed in social and affordable housing." Yes, there is. It's a shame that the government, her government, the government she is part of, is not delivering on this. That is the problem with the government. It's always about announcement. It's always like pretending they're doing something and doing a little bit and not actually solving the problem. That's what they're doing. They're not actually solving the problem. So it's okay, you know, for the member for Bass to go on the radio and say, yes, this is a very serious issue, but the government that she is part of is doing nothing about it. We've got the new $7.1 billion regional fund for regional economies. But again, Tasmania misses out completely. What a sad indictment on the current member for Braddon and the current member for Bass, that of $7 billion, Tasmania can't get a single cent of it. I mean, it's really disappointing. Tasmanians are going, okay, budget's been and gone, let's move on. Because there's nothing to excite them. There's no proper plan for how Tasmania will prosper.